The case was brought by the chairman of Manam Human Rights Advocacy Group, Bruce Silla, on behalf of himself and more than 10,800 other displaced Manam Islanders who have been living in temporary care centers on Bogia mainland in Madang since 2004. This newsroom spoke with Mr. Silla earlier today, and he is content on the court order and thankful to the public solicitor for his help.
Asking National Court long working rehabilitation law care centers and to judge giving by providing more roofing iron or all basic material for working house long improving sindan blow man long side long shelter. Asking to long give him or tank or kind something or some long blowara and to judge giving the
The court declared that the independent state of Papua New Guinea, the Madang provincial government, the Manam Resettlement Authority, and their respective officials have failed to meet their obligations under the Manam Resettlement Authority and their respective officials have failed to meet their obligations under the Manam Resettlement Authority Acts 2006 and 2016. These breaches include inadequate provision of essential services such as education, healthcare, and safe drinking water, violating the islanders' fundamental human rights under the Constitution. Among the key directives, the court ordered that the defendants immediately begin the process of identifying suitable land for the compulsory resettlement of displaced Manam Islanders. This process must be completed by September 2025. In the interim, the court mandated the creation of a comprehensive policy to ensure food security, health services, education, and the protection of human rights at the care centers. This was what the interim chairman of Manam Sustainable Development Association had to say.
It was a bold step taken by a community-based organization to take the government to task for its statutory failures to look after its citizens well. Government is able to respond to and bring in international refugees to settle or to temporarily settle in PNG. Government is prioritizing. We do understand and appreciate that those are economic and vibrant areas, and so government has an obligation to respond swiftly, whilst paselo mibla long Manam na now to Brata one island Brata Karawar.
The defendants were further ordered to begin the rehabilitation of water supplies in the affected areas and enter into agreements with health services and the Royal Papua New Guinea Constabulary to ensure continued provision of medical care and policing at the care centers until the resettlements is complete. The court also emphasized the need for accountability, requiring the Manam Resettlement Authority to undergo an annual audit and provide detailed reports on funded and completed projects from 2019 to 2023. The court also ordered the immediate appointment of a board for the Manam Resettlement Authority to oversee these actions. The state, represented by the first defendant, is also obligated to identify and provide available funds for the resettlement process, with an initial payment to be made to the National Court Trust account for release to the Manam Resettlement Authority. The court made it clear that if the funds were not made available within 6 months, the Secretary for Finance would be required to appear in court to explain the delay. James Guka, National EMTV News.